All right, we're back in action, ladies and gentlemen. Forex market trade of the day. I want to focus on the silver today. It went against us yesterday pretty significantly, but I find it very fascinating the way price action is pulling back off of 31.67. We designated 31.67 as our trigger level to get into position. Price action was supposed to break below that level, and we've mentioned two levels, not just one, right? We talked about 31.67, but also 31.57. But it is the 31.67 that I want to keep my eye on. This is our focus level, key level here, representing the medium-term cycle. This is how it looks like from the weekly perspective. It's quite interesting. Let's take a close look at that. And from here you can see the breakdown below 31.67 last week, right? Confirmed by the weekly closing bar. And this week, right off the bat, it's coming up to challenge that 31.67. And let's take a closer look at this. You can see price action already pulling back down. So clearly it found a solid resistance by the name of 31.67. Right, so that's a very good sign for us, and we will carry on with this short position. In fact, we're going to look into increasing our position size. All we need is price action to remain below 31.67 by the end of the day, hopefully even close below 31.57. So effectively 31.67 is our last line of defense. And 31.57 is our trigger to increase our position size, triple up, because we already have two trades in. So all eyes are on today's session. We want to see how today's session is going to close out. If it's going to close out about 31.67, not a good sign for us. We're probably going to take half of the position out, reduce the exposure, reduce the risk. On the flip side, price action will actually close below 31.57 by the end of the day. We're sending in one more trade, right? Firing off the third trade, basically. Now, if it's going to stay inside like it does right now, it seems to be trapped right now, right? 31.57 is closing in from below. 31.67 is closing in from above. If it's going to stay trapped like this by the end of the day, we'll give it another day. Right, at the end of the day, we want to see a downside reversal here, a local downside reversal. A price action will significantly suggest that this upside correction, this very local single day correction, is over. Right, we need that confirmation, we need that validation. As far as our stop loss level goes, it's still in its original placement at 32.2. And that's where it's going to stay until we can secure a downside reversal here and a move below 31.57, right? That's where we're going to start adjusting our stop loss level accordingly. Now, don't forget our profit target and our final destination, 30.26. Again, switching back to the weekly chart, we're just playing out the short-term cycle here, which has been trading sideways in a very narrow fashion. I'm not talking about, we have two trading ranges here, right? We have the big one represented by the black system, and that represents the major trend, right? The long-term cycle. But the blue one, that's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I'm focusing on right now, representing the short to medium term cycle. And here we're gonna be we're going to be using the 30.26 as our immediate target, right around the corner, so to speak. So that's where we are. That's our overview right now on the silver with an active short position in place. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. We're going to be back to follow up on this. In the meantime, I want to wish you a nice trading day. We're going to be back tomorrow as usual. So till then, be well.